Hi, this is DarkFox127 and welcome to a channel update. I haven't done one of these in quite some time and I needed to do one today because I have some big news. So I'm going to be moving house, which means I'm going to be without internet for some time while I get settled in, and I'm going to be very busy with a lot of other things, so I won't be able to do any updates to my channel, respond to any sort of contact forms on my email and anything like that. Now, I just want to give some general information on things that are going on, the things that I do have planned, what I'm doing at the moment, and just an update on a few other sort of little things. So first off, I just want to mention my website. I've been updating it, tweaking things, changing pages around, and I found out that the way that my website updates my anti-social websites like Facebook, Twitter, it's not brilliant. Basically, if you look at Twitter, it's absolutely fine. It sort of leaves a link to the website, which is enough for what I need, because you have a character limitation and it will just be a nice link to the actual information. People tend to use that. The Facebook is not so great because Facebook really needs to catch your eye on your news feed. So you've got two problems. The first thing is my posts aren't catching your eye really, because it just posts a tiny little logo image and a little bit of brief information, which isn't really good enough. The second reason is that Facebook is a bit weird with showing things on your feed. The one thing that I will say is if you do want updates from my page and you're following it but you're not seeing anything on there or showing up in your feed about it, then just make sure that you're subscribed to it. There's a difference between liking a page and being subscribed. Even though you like it, you might not be fully subscribed to it, meaning it's not telling you when things are happening through it. So just check that if you do want information on it. So what I'm going to be doing with Facebook now is I'll be making those manually and not letting my website update those, which means hopefully you'll have nice big sort of creation kit banner images and things, which when you're scrolling down your Facebook newsfeed, be like, oh, there we go, look at that new tutorial, I know it's out, I know things are happening. The other thing that is that I've been Twitch streaming. Whether people just aren't interested in watching the Twitch stream or they're not sure it's happening, there's not enough information getting to them about when I'm live, I think that's probably the main thing. It should help out with that as well. So about the Twitch streaming, for those of you that don't know about it, I've been Twitch streaming every Friday at 9 o'clock. I've done about 3 of them now, and I did have a 4th planned until things have moved on pretty quickly with the move that's going on. This means that my Twitch streams will be cancelled, but I will announce when everything's up and running again, hopefully. I will announce that I will continue those Twitch streams and see what happens, get a few more people in, try and advertise it a bit better, get things running nice and smooth. I've been doing a mod called Mershkum with Eleonora. If you don't know who Eleonora is, I'll leave loads of links in the description. You ought to know who she is. She does some fantastic player homes, and she's a good friend of mine. And we are doing a mod together called Mershkum, like I say, and it's up to me to sort of do a lot of the scripting at the moment. She's created the basic home, done a lot of the interior, and now I'm going to script it all together, and it's going to be like Riverside Shack, but much, much larger. So that's going to be a really, really cool mod. I did say that Corinthia Tower Reborn was going to be my last major project, and that didn't turn out so well. I've got a couple of other ideas for big mods that I want to do. It's going to be really interesting. I'd love to pick back up Merchants of Morthal and maybe do a few other things around the world with merchants. That'd be really good, but I'll have to see what happens with that. Another thing I want to mention is my resources, which again, thanks to sort of bad news feed things, it seems that hasn't really got out there very easily, but I have a resource available for fellow modders out there. If you want things like different coloured rugs, different coloured drapes, if you want like a nice glass table I designed, a few other nice pieces of furniture. I need to update that when I come back sort of into the world, the internet world. I'll get that sort of updated, but that's out there right now if you want to go and check that out. I'll leave links again in the description to most of my work. My website's going to be the best place to go. That's getting polished off and getting sort of guides finished. You also want to check out my junk box. I think it's junk box or junkyard, one of the two. Probably junk box. Can't actually remember. But that is all of my old mods, which some people might have noticed I took down from the Steam Workshop. That's been explained in another video. Again, leave a link in the description if I remember all these links. But that's there if you want to play some really old mods, or you can pick them up yourself and just leave credit and see what you can do to improve them. Things like my very old Merchants pack. And, well, that is pretty much everything that I want to mention. Corinthia Tower, by the way, is still in development. I've just put that on hold a little bit while I'm doing quite a lot of scripting for Mershkum. So And there's not a lot of information on that just yet, or images, but I will release something with Eleonora eventually. Maybe a little sneak peek video, something like that. But I'm planning on getting all of my Creation Kit tutorials firing on all cylinders. I have recently done one on containers, which was the 8th video in my scripting tutorial series. So check that out. A lot going on. I have plans to, while I am offline, I can still make tutorials and still mod, and I'm hoping that when I come back I'm going to have a ton of stuff ready to sort of mod and get out there for you guys to download and enjoy. So yeah, just as a conclusion, I am moving house. It's going to take a while. I'm going to have to get settled, get into the new daily routines of modding. Yeah, modding really. So yeah, that is it. Please check out all of the links I mentioned. Eleonora's Skyrim Nexus page is the best place to go if you want player homes, because she has loads. Check everything out, main website, main social websites, all the usual, you guys know that. So leave comments as well if you want to say hi or whatever, or if you're excited about anything that I've mentioned. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you next time.